Oh, I need to check the world stats. I'm not doing that. Fuck. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if there was no big choice at the end. Unless I'll do that if there are big choices. It's Connor, he's got his tie back. I don't know if we've got it. Oh, no androids allowed. Jimmy's bar. Or dogs. Where am I going anyway? Fuck the rules. We're Connor. We don't need rules where we go. And we get all the shifty looks. Find Lieutenant Anderson. Can. And we've got to scan the people to find him. He's going to be the one that stands out from all the rest. I guess this guy. Actually scan his face. I've scanned your hair, Lieutenant Anderson Hank. This is... oh, what's his fucking name? Clancy Brown. The voice of Mr. Krabs. A very, very famous, a very awesome voice actor slash actor. And he's Hank in this game, and he is so good. Everybody's good. There are no bad people in this game. Right, let's
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby.
That bartender looks cool. He looks like he has no idea what's going on.
What do you want? You were assigned a case.
We've been to 5 other bars looking for him. He's a
CyberLife
detective. Homicide detective.
The company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance.
I am a...
especially not from a plastic
I'm a cop
asshole
robot.
like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
Reason?
I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us.
Yeah, we should know what they're going to say before we press the button. It's going to be... there is one particular scene where that's an issue. Understanding?
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now,
Yeah, you seem like it.
before I crush you like an empty beer can.
Let's buy him another drink.
you know what?
Make a peace offering.
One for the road. What do you say?
I'm tied to your bank account, so it'll be your money, but... same deal.
See that, Jim? Wonders of technology. Make it a double.
We've run him over, I hope. Well, that's probably a bad idea, getting him drunk before turning into an investigation. I love all Connor's missions, because they're all good. I think all the cars is good as well. I think Marcus has a few not great missions. Listen to some heavy music on our way there. And a very old looking car, even by today's standards. Diplomatic.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here, so you shut the fuck up and you wait here.
Completing orders, selection priority. We've ordered to follow him or stay in the car, and we're gonna follow him. It's not your orders I follow, Lieutenant.
Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
Excuse me, I can cross here, right?
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
I'm a cop.
It's with me.
Alright, it seems cool to let us in, even though told us to wait.
In the car, didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Why do you think I'm here? That was conflicting my instructions, Lieutenant. I cannot do that.
Until this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on.
For a few months.
Found the body.
You say months, right? Right.
Jesus, that smell was even worse before we opened the windows.
His body's been here a long time.
Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, state he's in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up.
All murder if he'd been dead for 3
What
weeks.
do we know about his android?
Not much.
I am alive. In very perfect writing.
I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
Looks like it was written with a stencil. That's got to be one clue. Right, look around. Stuff over here. Red sand. Drugs. Seems to be quite popular at the moment. I'm going to guess that's what Leo uses as well. Drug user.
Each letter is
There's a knife.
It's way too neat. No human writes like this.
What I said. Analyze. Can we see the fingerprints? No fingerprints. Android involvement. We've pretty much kind of guessed that already. But no fingerprints. The human never used the knife at all. We're gonna eat the blood. We're gonna confirm it's his.
Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth. You got it?
Good point. I'm going to lick everything now.
I can't believe this shit.
That is super gross though. I don't have to lick it. That's just for my enjoyment. So I didn't actually read that. Do we confirm it's his blood? Got 10 pieces of evidence to find. Actually examine the body. That would be a big pile of evidence.
Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so.
Oh, fucking yeah, obviously. Now I can actually examine it. Alright, examine him. 3 weeks, size, bloated and rotten away. Surprisingly like intact for 3 weeks of rot. Red ice traces on his lips, I guess. Nailed it. Deceased. Are you sure? Maybe you should check for a pulse. Side of his face. Was it just that? It was that, okay. Right, body, stab wounds, lots of different stab wounds. 28 stab wounds. Like 19 days ago. What else have we got? One on his hand. Fingerprints. So yeah, okay, we've found a lot of repeat evidence. Don't know how we figured this shit out. What's that on the ground? Trips on a bottle. And is that where he got stabbed? That's where he got stabbed. Came from the kitchen. I don't know how we know that. We find more evidence that leads back there in a second. Although there is a blood there, it could have been sat at that table, that desk back there. He got stabbed to death. But what was here? He fell, so he did trip on something.
He was stabbed.
No shit.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
It's 28 times loss of. It's like shows rage, loss of control.
Seems our friend Carlos liked to party.
I like Hank's finding all the clues we found as well. It's a font. It's a CyberLife font. We should tell Hank that.
Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
And that blood. Got what's this over here?
Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
Yeah, that's it.
Collectible. Eden Club. I'll keep this for later. Put it in my back pocket. What's in here? Have we got anything interesting? We're done for this room. What have we got in the kitchen? Blood, that's how we know they came from here. What here? Looking for footprints or evidence. Not gonna find any. There's an android.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, the model's a shoe, I guess, not an android.
Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Maybe this way. No, I don't agree with that. If it's been raining, everything there would have been messed up. We've got loads of people going in and out, looking at all the evidence, all the police. There's no way only one person left with that door during an investigation. Looks like the chair. This is where it all began, I guess. And no shit. Signs of a struggle. A baseball bat was actually interesting. A baseball bat, if there was a knife as a weapon. So the human had the baseball bat. A defense. Traces of Firium, which is the android blood. So I guess he uses to defend himself. He even took a knife from the kitchen counter. He was attacking the deviant before at the knife. Again, I don't know how we know this, but this is just like video gamey shit. The deviant was defending itself from what we can see. Now, I can report back, but I think there's some more evidence left. So, around. The view outside. Look where he took the knife from a magnetic knife holder. Outside, there's nobody around. Magazine. Android sex officially better. Sorry ladies, but plastic can't beat. You know about like male as like sorry people. So yeah, sex with robots is apparently better than humans for whatever reason. That's the Eden Club. Maybe it's just advertising. Is your android spying on you? No, it's just severely cross-eyed. I want to take that back to the shop to have that looked at. Nightlife could be using its androids to collect private information. Yeah, no shit. I mean, all of our smart devices are collecting information on us. Or every website we go to is collecting information on us. We're in the digital age of information and everybody's fucking taking it monetize. And that is kind of a bit, I guess, edgy of me to say. But it's also very true. I can't believe how many times Google, Apple and Amazon have been caught having data they shouldn't have, but yet nobody gave a shit. They just paid the fine and carried on doing it. There's one more clue in here. Else that we can interact that's not an actual clue. I saw writing on the wall, RA9. Statue. Right. A religious offering, so I might spoil a little bit here, but it's like a spoil by omission. RA9 and these statues never get an answer. I think it's meant to be left open to player interpretation, but I really hate that because this RA9 is a huge deal to the plot, but it never actually goes anywhere. I feel bad about saying that, but it's I might forget about that point later on and then never come back around to complain about it. Hank, I've done my investigation.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah?
He was stabbed.
Dude, I'm all ears.
It all started
In the kitchen.
in the kitchen.
obvious signs of a struggle. The question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android
With the bat. Bat?
with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
I think he's testing us. I think he knows all this already. He's figuring out how good a detective we are. The android then stabbed the victim.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right? Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to
The living room.
the living room.
He was trying to get to the front door. Even though there's a door right behind him at that point, he did have an exit. He wasn't thinking right after being stabbed. Do we see any wounds on his arms?
They tried to get away from the android. Alright, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim
With the knife.
with the knife.
A lot of this we already know. Like, it's super obvious.
Your theory's not totally ridiculous, but it doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
I am a detective bot. I'll activate my android vision. Alright, so we can actually probably follow it back. I love the music in this game as well. There's a specific track which I really love. But these investigation tracks are also really good. Right, so it went over this way. Into the bathroom to do its crazy drawings, RA9 stuff. We can do two things here. Examine. What are you looking at? A ladder was used. I couldn't tell that from the evidence. What's back here? Is it hiding behind the curtain? No, but that scared us. Like, his LED's yellow, so it did actually scare him, which is weird. But no, he went into the ceiling, because we found, we deduced there wasn't a ladder there. Right, so he's in the attic. Hank? Hank? Anybody? I think I know where it went. I'm gonna need backup.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
There's also evidence right now. It's in the crime scene. You're not allowed to move anything.
Check something.
Alright, let's go up. Find the android. Gonna ambush us with the knife. There it is. Waiting for us. It was severely damaged and bleeding. I'm gonna guess it bled out. This weird little horror section. Move so slow. And gotcha! Just a scary mannequin. Scary mannequin in the attic for some reason. You can still be scanning for blue blood, right? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Alright, it's there. It's here. Hank? Police? I need assistance up here. Can someone throw me a gun? No, I'm not allowed them, but I really feel like I need a gun right now. Okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. Gonna hurt you. Run out. Hands up. It was gonna rush us.
I was just defending myself.
Been here for 3 weeks.
He was gonna kill
Freaking out.
I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
We give it away. I feel like there should be a choice there.
Chris, Ben,
Like, it should just be if you don't... even if it's just like a false choice, right? Where, like, if you don't say anything, Hank pops his head up and he's like, Android! And that's all for the crime scene. I missed quite a bit. I thought I got everything. There's an option where you don't find him then. Where does that go? It's in the crime scene. Check. We've missed an entire tree here. Fucking hell. And that looks like an ending one as well. Is there an ending where you don't find it? Damn it. Yeah, there must be an alternative, and if there's only 94% at the end. I did not know you could fail that. Alright. You always come here though, and there's... Alright, there's another option there. Enter Jimmy's bar, and then you can find Anderson, or maybe not find him, and skip ahead. Have a drink, and you always arrive here, but it depends how good of a mood he is. Connor knows what happened, or he didn't know what happened. And that leads to the failure state. Okay. I didn't know that.